The Dallas Mavericks could not find a way out of that 7th spot out west. They have the daunting task of taking on what I believe is to be the best team in the NBA, what I believe is to be the team, and I hate to say this because I am a Lakers fan, but I do believe the Clippers will be the 2019-2020 NBA bubble champions, whatever you want to call them. The Mavericks got the Clippers in the first round, and I got all the respect in the world for Luka Doncic. I think he is one of the 2-3 best. We want to call him a point guard. I'm with that. He's one of the 2-3 best in the league right now. I love Luka's game. You could tell that professional basketball that the brother's been playing since the age of 13, 14 has helped his game dramatically. I mean, he is leaps and bounds better than some of the best that we have to offer here in the States at that position at the age that he's at right now. Still very young. I love Luka. I am not as high on Porzingis as a lot of other people are. Although I will say in a bubble setting, it looks like Porzingis is a lot more comfortable than he would be if he had to play on the road in Los Angeles with the Clippers. It looks like Porzingis is a lot more comfortable in that bubble. Looks like his body. People forget, I mean, this dude was coming into this year after a major lower leg injury at 7'2". So the fact that you give him, not only he pretty much played, 2/3 of a season, 3/4 of a season, but then he got more time to rest. Some guys I think it helped. Some guys I think it hurt. In Porzingis' case, I actually think it helped the big fella. He looks fresh, ready to go. Still too slow on the legs for me. I was watching Porzingis the other night, and Damian Lillard was just he was going to war. Every time Porzingis switched off on him, it was a basket. On the perimeter, at the paint. I don't know what you do with the big fella in that regard. To me, I think you got to go out in Dallas. You got to go get another defender this summer, somebody that can guard the perimeter or come off those switches and be a big that can help Porzingis out. Their lineup, when they go Maxi Kleber and company, it's just not going to get it done right now. I think this series will show you just how great the Clippers are, how many athletes they got on the court. You know, Kristaps Porzingis, it maybe is a better overall player than Montrezl Harrell. But in a series like this, Montrezl Harrell ain't afraid of Porzingis at all. He's not afraid of him. Lou Williams ain't afraid of over there. He ain't afraid of nobody over there. He's not afraid of anybody over there. Kawhi and Paul George, they gonna take their turns going at Luka. That's just too many bodies to throw at Luka Doncic. And I think Kawhi is still the best defender in the league, and I think Paul George is a top 15, top 20 defender in the league. And with that being said, too much. And you can throw Patrick Beverly at Luka. I mean, Luka's finna get it from so many different directions in this series. I mean, you could even throw Marcus Morris on him a possession or two. I don't see how this. If Luka is able to come out of this and get 2 games against the Clippers, I'm impressed. At his age, I would be impressed. Don't see it happen. I believe this is a 5-game series, and I'm being generous. Athletes are too much in this series for the Clippers side of things. I think they're resting for a couple of days. They get done with this series pretty much one of the earlier teams to get done. I would not be surprised if this is a 4-0 sweep at all. I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers come out, hit the Mavs in the mouth. Maybe it's a close game, but it's the Mavs realize that's all we had, and we still didn't beat that Clippers team. I got this one over in 5. I think Paul George, I've been seeing him play some really good basketball. I think he's coming into his own on that team. Expect him and Montrezl Harrell, who, don't forget, Montrezl Harrell is in a contract year. He needs to play well. He obviously was not available for his team thus far in the bubble. He'll be ready for the playoffs. Expect both of those guys to have big-time series, and expect the Clippers to get rid of the Dallas Mavericks in about 5 games. I wouldn't be surprised if it's over in 4 as well.